I was always a little bit jealous of Christmas. Like my cousin, his ex-wife is Christian, and I went over there once when the kids were really young, and the kids fell asleep on the floor under the Christmas tree, like in the middle of opening their presents, because they just had like so many presents they just couldn't handle it, and I was a little bit jealous because my parents were well off when I was growing up. I had a bunch of presents at Hanukkah, but it's still probably 2 presents a night, maybe 3 presents a night. Which
that's
adds
24
up,
fucking presents.
I don't know. It adds up to be
Jesus
a lot.
Christ,
no,
yeah.
But I'm just saying underneath the tree.
Those fucking Jews, you spoil each other, don't you?
Fuck yeah. Well, it's not always like PS4s. It's like a small thing. And when you're a kid,
a pair of socks, a T-shirt, your favorite pajamas.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe's hat.
Yeah.
You know, maybe G.I. Joe wants on a yarmulke.
He wants a yarmulke?
Whatever the fuck he wears. You know, what does it mean? I mean, what does Christmas Eve mean?
I don't know.
What does it mean? You're raised that it means that you go somewhere with your family or good friends, just in case you don't have a family, and you get together and you maybe exchange gifts. You maybe don't. Maybe 3 years are broke. It's a tough time of year, but everybody understands. It's not about the present. It's just that feeling, you know. You're reading, you know. I've had the best Christmases when I've been broke. The best Christmas Eve.
Really?
And I've had good Christmases when I had money, or shitty ones, because you didn't do nothing with it, you know.
How long did it take you to like start celebrating after your mom passed away?
Well, I just remember coming from Cuba. I'm not going to sit here and say I remember my first Christmas. Fuck you. I remember a Christmas like after when I was like 6 or 7. I was maybe 6, and I still believed in Santa Claus. And they took me to the bar, which I never had gone to in those days a lot. I would go maybe once a month in those days. And when I got back, the gifts were under the tree. And it was They were all with me. Anybody who could have done that, it was a fucking trick. So even though my friends told me there was no Santa Claus, I was like, you guys don't know. Maybe you guys are just dumb motherfuckers.
There's a Cuban Santa Claus.
There's a Cuban Santa Claus that showed up in my house. So that was the only Christmas I really cherished, that I really believed.
You still remember it?
Yeah, I remember that particular one is on 205 West 88th Street. They moved the dinner table and they put the tree against that wall. And I still remember how those lights used to flash against that wall. You know, I still remember how important Christmas was to my mother. And it's also the 7th of January. That's when the 3 kings. So on that date, you get cash. So the Cuban Christmas runs basically from the 17th to the 7th. Very ironically, you guys have heard me talk about St. Lazarus. Did I talk about this the other day? That whole Cuban thing happened on St. Lazarus' birthday.
I was so high, I don't think so.
Well, yeah, that whole Cuban thing happened on St. Lazarus' birthday. That's why it's very important. Cubans, I was goofing with John Salami the other day, my buddy. He said that he was calling people the last week or so, and he wasn't getting a response from people for business. And I said, John, you're 45 years old. Tell me that you're not that fucking stupid. Gentiles they give up. After the fucking 15th,
it's done.
White people done. And I don't blame you. You know, black people are broke. They don't give a fuck. You know, it ain't over till it's fucking over. But white people have a list. You know, Gentiles have a list, and they plan it out. They're going to Nick's house, and they're going to give Nick a kiss under the fucking green tree, whatever the fuck
mistletoe.
That is. A mistletoe.
Green tree.
Whatever the fuck it is.
You should put like a little nugget.
Yeah, and they just plan all this shit out. You know, so, when you're a savage, you just go by... What are we talking about anyway?
I think you're talking about like Christmases. Like
so
the Cuban stuff.
So after the 15th, people are dead. People are brain dead. You're not going to answer your phone. You don't take on new projects. It's like, no. I need 8 days and I'm out of here. I'm just killing 8 days. I'm killing files. I'm stapling shit. I'm cleaning my desk. You know, you don't want to do nothing. So if you're really trying to, like, there's people today that are like, hey, man, I'm still talking to these people about a movie. It's dead, guy. Business is dead as of last fucking Thursday or something. Yeah. So for Cubans, it starts the 17th. After the 17th, you can't get a Cuban to focus because the 24th is death. They start on the 20th, and they get a couple pigs, and they fucking marinate them.
Oh, shit.
First, they keep them alive for like 2 days, and they feed them. They make sure they shit everything out. They fucking feed them and make sure their insides are out. I don't know how they do it. I remember hearing about this as a child. Then they stab the little pig. Then they open them up. Then they fucking stab them more. Then they rub moho on them every like hour on the hour for like 22 fucking hours while they're drinking, doing blow. And you have shifts. And once the 24th comes, that pig is fucking ready to go. His ears are crispy and shit. They got like 2 of them. His eyeballs are still in there, nice. Got that little red glaze on them. They taste like a maraschino cherry and shit at one of those dive bars.
Wait, the eyeballs?
Sure. Yeah. You
ate a pig up?
And as you bite into them, the pupil fucking shoots out like a fucking rapeseed. Tremendously.
But you don't like cotton in your mouth?
No, I don't like cotton in my mouth. I don't mind a chick pissing in my mouth either, but that's a complete different party. So, fucking, what are we talking about? I'm stoned.
Christmas? Yeah, me too.
Want to split this brownie?
I just did that with you.
Auntie Dolores is getting debt. If you live close to the Auntie Dolores store, she sent me a box, and I got to tell you something. I've been stoned for the last 3 weeks, and not just like regular stone, like deep fucking stone.
I knew today was going to be bad because you called me like 3 or 4 times, and each time your voice got a little bit quieter. The last time was, leave. We're going to fuck up tonight. Dog, I'm fucked up. I just ate 2:30.
Oh, my God. I was looking to get stoned. I had to run some errands this afternoon. I knew they were going to be a pain in the fucking ass. I had to go sit and catch ear beatings by 2 fucking people, so I knew I just had to, and I couldn't be stoned for them. I couldn't. I had to give them the respect.
I love that that's an errand to go catch an ear beating.
Oh, to drive, to know that you got to catch an ear. First, I lost my parking spot. I'm already pissed off. You understand me? I'm not bothering nobody. If I do kettlebells, all I got to do is pull them out of the trunk. I'm right there. I got to walk to my house.
Why don't you just put the kettlebells in the road? No one's going to steal kettlebells.
On what road?
Like, in your spot.
I can't do that.
You stab people's tires. What's the difference?
Yeah, but I can't put kettlebells. So people run them over. They'll ruin their insides and shit. And they'll ask whose kettlebells on. Then I lose the kettlebells. I like my kettlebells. We'll leave the kettlebells alone.
All right. I'm sorry.
Why you bother me with the fucking kettlebells? So, you have that Christmas Eve, which is family. You have Christmas Day, and you sit around and watch football and eat the leftovers. And that's it. It's considered a holiday. Between you and I, do I give a fuck? Do I? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's just a day off that you're wasting my time. I could be getting some Gita. It's all about the Benjamins. This is every Jew's at home pissed because these fucking Gentiles are sitting around eating. They could be flipping a fucking buck, but they don't say nothing. They go to Long Island. They do what the fuck they need to do. They take care. They mow the lawn. Whatever the fuck they do.
We're going in like fucking Marines. You understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.